That's kind of how I missed out on Max B. I'm just being straight up honest. And Jim ended up signing him because Jim seen the vision, but because Jim had an outside vision of Max. I grew up with Max, Charlie Rambo, nigga play all day. Nigga throwing piss on the bums, joking all the time. So when he came to me and said he gonna start rapping, I was like, yo, Charlie, stop playing. His exact words was killer. They were like, no, let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, this nigga play too much, man. So sometimes you got to see the vision, but it's a lot of people that I seen that not necessarily still live in New York. They live outside of New York, and still people who live in New York who'll be like, Cam, I'm from Harlem. You got to put me on, da, 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 da. And it's like, bro, let me tell you one thing about Harlem. If you good or you hot, they going to support. Harlem can't wait to branch on to somebody that's good and say, yo, these niggas is hot, or this person hot. Let's move. Let's do it. Not only that, the other boroughs will pick up. Because you know how many niggas from Queens or Brooklyn or the Bronx, everybody come to Harlem, or at least they used to. So niggas be like, yo, you got a Harlem nigga? You know how frustrating it used to be? Watching 100 niggas from Long Island get on? EPMD, Eric B, Rakim, motherfucking Bismarcky. Then you think about Queens, you think about LL Cool J, Tribe Called Quest, Nas, 50 Cent, Run DMC. The list goes on. Brooklyn, shit, Big Daddy Kane, motherfucking fat, all these people. So in Harlem, we used to say like, yo, Harlem got a jinx, man. Harlem got a jinx. I don't think none of us ever getting on because nobody had been on since Dougie Fresh, Rob Bass, or Kool Moe Dee. It was a drought till Mase came and broke the drought. So
our fans, we just sold out the Brooklyn Paramount less than 24 hours. You know we had to double back and get y'all another day. January 17th. Brooklyn Paramount, the Double Back. We calling it the Double Back Dawn. That's the name of this joint right here, the Double Back Dawn, Part 2. We coming out, we gonna make it a movie. You already know, Max Bigavell signing out. Peace.
Where the wave was invented. Downstairs, under me. Child, ask Bigavell. Y'all call him Bigavell Max B. I know him as Charlie Rambo.
Charlie Rambo.
I'm from the building where the wave was invented, and it was invented after I was born. I'm a top fan. And no disrespect to Big Bro, because that's my brother. That's my little brother. I just spoke to Max motherfucking 2 weeks ago. That's my brother. Max tell you though, I've been outside. I'm from the building where the wave was invented.
I Gotta Keep It a Buck, the wave just made its real return. Max B is finally back home, and the energy he's carrying is insane the second he touched ground. The whole internet went crazy like the city been waiting for this man to walk out and reclaim his throne. Max Bigavelli, aka Charlie Rambo, moving like he never disappeared, and the culture been starving for that vibe for years. No lie, folks been saying the game been missing that slick, raw Harlem smoothness, and now Max sliding right back into formation like he never skipped a step. And let's be real, he didn't pop out solo. He teamed up with two Harlem legends who already built empires on their own. Modellery and Cam'ron. That's a powerhouse, right? They're both running their lanes and leveling up non-stop pink horsepower energy everywhere. Max be stepping back into the industry with strategy, swagger, and the perfect squad riding with him. Every move he drops feels intentional, like he's setting the board piece by piece, and right now it don't look like anything is slowing him down. And listen, after doing 18 years, anybody would need time to settle and get grounded again, but Max didn't just find stability. He found motion. Something really shifted in his favor, and it's looking like this is only the beginning. The cosigns coming in heavy too. You got ASAP Ferg showing love, French Montana checking in, even Luca Brasi stamping the wave. These ain't small names, these are people who always recognized Max's influence, and now they're standing beside him loud and bold. But there's something bigger brewing. It's like this wild current floating over New York City and the whole East Coast right now. The vibe in the air changed the moment Max touched outside again. And the proof? Max B's selling out shows back to back. They literally gotta double book this man, because every slot gone within 24 hours. That type of buzz ain't hit in a while. If you ain't moving like NBA YoungBoy numbers right now, you ain't seeing this level of hype. I'm telling you straight. Watch close. Max B is moving on a different frequency. Salute to the wave, because it's still hitting strong. He's running through clubs, packing crowds, shutting down venues. And the wildest part? He's doing it off his old classics. Fans waited years to hear those joints live because he never even got the chance before. He was locked up before he could really hit the road. Now everybody finally gets to see it, and the street's been hungry for this moment, I won't lie. New York acting crazy right now because of this man. The whole city feels alive again, like that classic Harlem bounce finally shook the block. After all this time, it's the energy everybody been missing, and Max came home and smashed the button instantly. And let's keep it 100. He just played one of the smartest chess moves he could have made. Shout out Cam'ron, shout out Mase. When those two tap in, you know Harlem is active again. It really feels like Harlem is genuinely back, and not just talking. Actually winning. Cam and Mase got one of the biggest shows in the culture. Right now, their ears sharp, their reach real, and the whole platform booming like crazy. Now Max B slides in fresh home, connected with the right circle, bringing his wave right back with him. How you lose with a roster like that? You can't. That's a blueprint for straight victories. And shout out to Sugar Doug. You heard if you know. I remember Cam breaking down that story about knowing Charlie Rambo way back. These dudes grew up in the same building. The bond was always there. The history was solid. Cam just didn't see the vision back then, but now the timing hit perfect, and everything finally lined up exactly how it was meant to.
My fans, we just sold out the Brooklyn Paramount less than 24 hours. Nobody had to double back and get y'all another date. January 17th. Brooklyn Paramount, the double back. We calling it the double back Dawn. That's the name of this joint right here, the double back Dawn, part 2. We coming out. We gonna make it a movie. You already know. Max Biggervale signing out. Peace.
I gotta keep it real. Cam genuinely knew Max on a personal level. No cap, they came out the same environment, same hallways, same blocks, but back then, Cam just didn't catch the full picture with him, and that's something he openly admitted himself. He even talked on his It Is What It Is show about how he dropped the ball by not taking Charlie Rambo serious. When he first pulled up, and I get exactly what Cam was saying, a lot of folks slide up on you just because they from your section, thinking that automatically means they got talent. But it don't work like that. Max B was one of the few who actually cut through the noise. Straight gem in the gutter. He showed and proved. He proved his sound, and he proved he could stand tall on his own. I've dealt with the same thing, people hitting me nonstop, like put me on just because we came from the same place. But end of the day, you gotta really have the skill and know how to showcase it. If you don't, it shows instantly. That's just real life. And let's speak honestly about Harlem. There was a period when the city felt like it slipped. That's why folks always say make Harlem great again, because the talent been there, the sauce been there, the style been unmatched, but the unity wasn't. Too many artists didn't rock with each other, too many egos, too much friction. If Harlem really stuck together the way Brooklyn or Queens sometimes do, the whole borough could have been running the industry without stopping.
Where the wave was invented. Downstairs, under me. Child, ask Biggervale. Y'all call him Biggervale Max B. I know him as Charlie Rambo.
Charlie Rambo.
I'm from the building where the wave was invented, and it was invented after I was born. I'm a top fan. And no disrespect to Biggervale, because that's my brother. That's my little brother. I just spoke to Max motherfucking 2 weeks ago. That's my brother. Max tell you though, I've been outside. I'm from the building where the wave was invented.
I mean, let's keep it a stack. Some of the greatest artists, some of the flyest style, some of the biggest cultural influence came straight out of Harlem. They just couldn't hold it together long enough to run the game the way they were supposed to. Cam didn't speak a single lie, and he even stood on the fact that he dropped the ball. He admitted he didn't catch Max B's real talent back in the day, and honestly, it adds up. Charlie Rambo was always the comedian, always joking around, always cracking the spot up, so a lot of people didn't take him serious at first. Even somebody like Cam'ron, who actually knew him in real life, but now everything hit different. Max B out here pushing the brand heavy, standing next to Cam and Mase like it's nothing, and showing love to the whole movement in a major way. Shout out to Cam again, because these dudes really know how to make things happen for Harlem. No debate about that. Max B is pushing the whole horsepower wave, 2 pink horsepower, blue horsepower, the entire catalog, and the promo going insane. Right now, these men are real businessmen putting in real work, dropping merch, dropping products, and building something solid for the culture. I love seeing this for the East Coast, for Harlem, for the whole New York scene. It's been rough out here, the energy been off, and the city needed something authentic to shake everything back into place.
That's kind of how I missed out on Max B. I'm just being straight up honest. And Jim ended up signing him because Jim seen the vision, but because Jim had an outside vision of Max. I grew up with Max, Charlie Rambo, nigga play all day. Nigga throwing piss on the bums, joking all the time. So when he came to me and said he gonna start rapping, I was like, yo, Charlie, stop playing. His exact words was killer. They were like, no, let's get this shit clicking like Dorothy's heels. I said, yo, this nigga play too much, man. So sometimes you gotta see the vision, but it's a lot of people that I seen that not necessarily still live in New York. They live outside of New York, and still people who live in New York who'll be like, Cam, I'm from Harlem. You gotta put me on, da 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 da. And it's like, bro, let me tell you one thing about Harlem. If you good or you hot, they gonna support. Harlem can't wait to branch on to somebody that's good and say, yo, these niggas is hot, or this person hot. Let's move. Let's do it. Not only that, the other boroughs will pick up. Because you know how many niggas from Queens or Brooklyn or the Bronx, everybody come to Harlem, or at least they used to. So niggas be like, yo, you got a Harlem nigga? You know how frustrating it used to be? Watching 100 niggas from Long Island get on? EPMD, Eric B, Rakim, motherfucking Bismarcky. And then you think about Queens, you think about LL Cool J, Tribe Called Quest, Nas, 50 Cent, Run DMC. The list goes on. Brooklyn, shit, Big Daddy Kane, motherfucking fat, all these people. So in Harlem, we used to say like, yo, Harlem got a jinx, man. Harlem got a jinx. I don't think none of us ever getting on, because nobody had been on since Dougie Fresh, Rob Bass, or Kumo D. It was a drought till Mase came and broke the drought. So
now we finally getting solid music, solid merch, solid promotion. Everything lining up the way it's supposed to. The wave is fully alive again, and it's hitting completely different. And look, this ain't about hate at all. I can see clearly where this whole movement is heading. Max B is outside heavy, pushing that horsepower product everywhere he steps if you peep the footage closely. You see Maudollery in the building, Cam in the building, the whole Harlem roster deep supporting each other. Max B is wild. In the best way possible, his promo game is insane, his charisma is effortless, and his swag is something you can't manufacture. The man just knows how to sell whatever he touches. That's why he moves like a natural marketer without even trying, and he's not stopping there. He already announced he's dropping new music. He's in the lab cooking up multiple projects, real fire on the way, and you can tell he's starting to jump back in the mix. Let him talk, let him work, and pay attention to the wave god. Because this music might be exactly what the culture been needing. On top of that, he's outside shoulder to shoulder with Cam and Maudollery, two Harlem icons who shaped the whole sound and style of an entire era. Seeing Max linked up with them again feels like the city is waking back up for real. And let's keep it 100, some people are naturally built for the spotlight, and Max is one of them. He's got that natural aura, that fly presence, that confidence you feel as soon as he steps into a room. The way he dresses, the way he talks, the way he moves, everything fits the role perfectly. I'm telling you, some people just got it, and some people never will.
Man, 600 horses, she guaranteed. Fuck, she'll love her too. She gonna eat you up. She gonna eat you for breakfast. Right, baby? You gotta be like that. You gotta hit her with the
And Max B definitely got it. Max B been moving humble and solid since he stepped back out. And a lot of Harlem is rocking with him heavy. This whole situation is the ultimate Harlem link up, no doubt about it. Max came home and started thriving instantly, doing better than plenty of dudes who've been outside this entire time. And that's just facts. I'm not dropping names. But let's stay honest, he's doing better than most cats still tied up in that street cycle. And we all know the backstory here though. Real question folks keep asking is whether the old beef will ever get settled so Harlem can truly unite again. But truthfully, Max don't even need the other side. Right now he's showing that loud and clear. He's moving powerful without any cosign from the old circle. You know exactly who I'm referring to. He already got the strongest cosign standing right next to him, and with the pace he's on, the only direction left is up. Max B is making all the smart moves, building the right bonds, and setting up the right plays.
that horsepower, baby. This man's big valve. I use it myself.
And this ain't just a win for him, this is a win for all of us. A win for New York City, for Harlem, for the whole East Coast, and honestly for the culture worldwide. People need to see unity again, especially in an industry where things get messy fast. I don't know if Mac's gonna sit down for podcast anytime soon, but if he's around Cam, then we already know what Cam on now, and that door is wide open. He might even pop out in a suit. Don't be shocked if you catch him on Talk with Flea or see him slide onto It Is What It Is, because once you link with Harlem creatives like Cam and Maudollery, the ceiling disappears completely. When Harlem locks in, the creativity hits a whole new level, and these guys might be stepping into a fresh era together. Let me know if I'm tripping, but from my view, Max B been making nothing but smart moves since he touched down. Salute to everybody showing him love and getting him into the right spaces. Shout out French, shout out everyone doing their part, but nothing hits like that home connection when somebody knows you well enough to call you Charlie Rambo, and not just Mr. Wavy. That's real history right there. Tell me how you see it. You think Joe Mo gonna feel a type of way about all this? Because we all know there's friction between him and Cam, and he might feel like he getting edged out. I don't know, but honestly, everybody needs to sit at one table, stack money, and bring that New York energy back if Max stays in the music lane. The sound is guaranteed to return real melodies, real Harlem essence, real wave vibes, and if he hops behind a desk and starts talking, he's blowing the whole internet up immediately.
Bro, what do you do for a living? Yo,
What's up, man?
what do you do for a living?
I'm an entrepreneur.
You're entrepreneurial? What's your name, man?
Max Biggerville, New York
Okay.
Finest. What's going on, brother?
You make music.
I make everything. I manufacture. I'm a manufacturer. I got the factories. I'm like Henry Ford out this month.
Henry Ford?
Yeah.
What's next for you? What are you working on right now?
I'm working on the Purge. I'm working on a few other things. I'm working on the Coke Wave Narcos. I'm working on treats to come. Stay tuned.
What's one piece of advice you give to somebody watching this video who wants to do something similar to you?
Keep working, man. Put your head down. Keep pushing. Keep running. Don't complain. Max Biggerville, signing out.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right.
Have a good one.
Good.
Yes, sir.
No doubt. All right.
Thank you.
Either way, the culture wins the loot before you bounce. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for Celeb Sphere, drop a comment, smash that like, and share this clip. Help the algorithm push this out by hitting that hype button on this video. Thank you.